Well, here we go. This is going to be a brief tutorial on how to access your course in Blackboard. So as you can see, I've already logged into Genius as you, and I'm going to click Go to Course, which will open up a new tab on my browser, which is the Blackboard dashboard screen. Click on the course name, which is under My Classes, FVS Multicultural Lit 18.1, which means it's the 2017-2018 school year, first semester. This takes you to your home screen for the course itself. There's a bunch of important information here, specifically looking at what you need to do to begin, which is to obtain your first text, which is A Lesson Before Dying. There is an online version, or if you prefer, you can purchase or borrow one from your library, from your school, whatever works for you. Make sure you take a second to look at your syllabus and pacing guide, which are over here on your left-hand side in your table of contents. You also have your rubrics, your dialectical reading journal guidelines, your discussion board link, and also your grades, where you would see every assignment that you submit and the grades and feedback that I leave for you. Additionally, you have what's called modules, and think of those as units, and they're going to be found directly underneath this message. But because you've only started the course, you only get to see Module 1. When you finish Module 1, Module 2 will open, and so on. Make sure you ask for help. Please don't wait to ask if you're confused before you start an assignment. Make sure you ask for clarification if there's anything that doesn't make sense to you, or even if you just want to clarify. Additionally, there is a calendar. If you go into your tools section here, if it opens up, there we go. Here's your calendar that you can view. It's the same exact calendar that's in your syllabus and pacing guide selection, but it's actually on a calendar. And you can actually, if I go back to that home screen, if you click on this calendar, it will populate in your Google Calendar, on your phone calendar, whatever it is that you'd like to put it on, to kind of help remind you about the readings. Just keep in mind that your pacing guide is really just for the texts and the assignments that go directly with the texts. It does not include any of the background information assignments. The 3 required novels for this class are A Lesson Before Dying, The Joy Luck Club, and The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime, all of which have online versions embedded in the module. And then we also have a module 2, I believe it is, that's Reader's Choice, and you'll have your choice of either of any of these 3 texts. So if there's one that you've already read, maybe try one of the ones you haven't. So now you're ready to go to work. So here's Module 1. It gives a brief description of what you'll be doing. These are the different assignments that you have to work on in Module 1. You have your dialectical reading journal, which you're going to keep on your own computer or in Google Drive, and you're just going to keep adding to it as you read, and then at the end of the module you'll see the upload section where you submit that. You do not need to submit it every single time you make an entry. You have A Lesson Before Dying essay. You have a separate and unequal informational assignment. You have the Rise and Fall of Jim Crow informational assignment. You also have 2 discussion questions, each worth 10 points. Okay, so how do you access your work? You have to click on the name of your module, and it will go into your very first informational assignment. So you can see that there's a table of contents here. There's an arrow here to go from one page to the next. There's also arrows here to go to the next page. This is an informational assignment, so here you have the information, and then here you have the upload immediately following. Same thing with your separate and unequal. Here's the information and the instructions on what to do, and then your assignment upload. Okay, so then the next one is your essay with the explanation, and then you'll have your upload immediately after that. And then the last but not least upload you'll have is your dialectical reading journal. And the reason that's last is because obviously you're working on it the entire time that you are reading your paper. Okay, so that's basically how you navigate. Welcome to Multicultural Lit is always where you go back to find your modules. Here's your Lesson Before Dying text that you can read online. Some people like it on here, some people don't. You can download the PDF and read it off your tablet, on your phone, whatever works for you. I'm pretty flexible, so if you have a question or you need additional help or something's just not working, please let me know. I'm here to help you, but at the same time I'm also here to push you. One word on discussion posts: your initial post gets you a 70 or an 80% as long as you follow the instructions and you're well supported. The following 20% comes from what you say to others, and as long as you are adding to the conversation, you should be fine. Okay? So as I've said before, please reach out and let me know if you need any help, and have a great night.